Yeah, very well, thank you. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Lovely
you.
to be here.
How's your day been?
Oh, good. Yeah. We do a live stream every once a week with called the Behind the Scenes community on Facebook. So with this company that I'm with, co-producing it called Top Rock Productions. So we do that. We have a special guest every week. So I'm on the other side of it now. I'm a guest.
Well, it's a nice way to finish the week. It is Friday, and what better thing to talk about than a country practice on a Friday night, is what I say.
Yeah, why not?
So to start with, Cindy, how did you get the guest role? How did you audition? How did it all come about?
Oh gosh. Well, it was a very long time ago. It was 1987. My agent sent me for a screen test, and they requested me to go in for a screen test, so I did that, and yeah, so that's how I got it. Yeah.
And what was the character?
Oh,
Tell us
okay.
about her.
She was a funny one. Her name was Janet Smythe, and she was a spinster, young, but I sort of was similar to character. Did you watch The Good Life? Margot Ledbetter on The Good Life. She's sort of a similar sort of character to her. Anyway, she lived with a mum, and she's a spinster, and she was on her way to the Factory and Spinsters Ball, in a car driven by Cookie, and she's in the back of the car with two other girls who were extras in it. And, if he's worth having, he'll ring you back. Don't chase him, and all this sort of thing. So all this advice that the mother's given. And meantime, the car has broken down. Actually, the tyre has gone flat, and poor old Cookie's out there trying to jack up the car, and we're sitting in the car. And of course, Cookie says, it'd be easier if you. I yell out, "How much longer, Mr. Locke?" And he says it'd be easier if you get out of the car. I was going to get out because I said these roads are not what I say. I said I actually wrote it down, which is funny.
Wow, you can still remember your lines?
No, I've got it on video and I looked it up.
Oh, wow.
I said, my mother said, "Janet, don't call. If he's worth having, he will ring you back. If you make yourself an easy target, he will walk all over you." He never did ring back. I don't suppose I'll ever get another chance. Meanwhile, Cookie's jacking up the car, and I lean out and I say, "How much longer, Mr. Locke? I don't want to be late." And he says, "It'd help if you got out of the car." And I'd say, "These roads ruin long dresses, Mr. Locke. That's simply a fact of life." And Cookie says, "Lucky I'm not wearing one."
Very good, classic lines. How did you go preparing for such lines?
Oh, well, it wasn't huge. I mean, that was it. It was short and sweet, but it was, and yeah, it was fairly easy to learn because, I'm a fairly quick study, and I've had to learn, much bigger amounts of dialogue than that. And because I knew there was such a fun lines, so they were really easy to learn. Yeah.
I mostly work on scripts. I don't actually do, not because I don't want to, but there's actually not a lot of stuff really that we produce that I get to go up for. So yes, I mean I would continue to act, but there's not a lot for me to really do. Okay. I always get put up for older roles, like my actual real age, and that never works very well. So I just sort of I write and I edit scripts, and I work in production a lot.
Cheers.
Yeah. I love acting a lot.
Hi Josephine, how you going?
Hi Shez. What a great name. What does Shez, is that diminutive of something?
Yeah, it's short for Cheryl.
Okay.
which I hate. And my surname's Robinson, so Cheryl Robinson sounds like a bad extra on Neighbours. Terrible. Terrible. But I can't. And now you all know my secret.
Sorry.
Thanks, Joe. I just wanted to know what it was like for you as an adult playing a child or a teenager.
Well, I was a teenager when I started.
Were you? Yeah, right, okay. But yeah, playing someone a bit younger than
Not
you
younger.
were. And
yeah,
whether, sorry, it's a two-parter, and whether you got creepy fan mail from creepy people, seeing as you're on a very popular show and you are a very young person at the time.
I probably did, but there were people at the channel that peeped through the mail to answer the first part of your question. The second part of your question, I can't remember what the first part of your question was now, but anyway. So the publicity department would actually go through the mail and sort of pick out the weirdos. So I didn't actually ever have to deal with that, quite frankly. But I did answer my email, my fan mail for quite a while, and then my mother took it over.